between left and right.
Right, yes, I realized that. I just felt a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, no, I could see what you were feeling. Yeah, no.
Well, you're teaching me to be sensitive.
That's right. And I never mind getting down and looking.
It's a little bit different. You got me figuring it out now.
Hey! Well, whatever. You don't nip and bite her, otherwise act stupid. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Well, that was a good boy. He's a good boy. Don't you even think about it.
I will see you on Tuesday then.
Sounds good?
And have you looked at Stella again or no?
I haven't yet.
Okay. Just,
Lauren, tell me.
yeah. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna wait and just kind of, you know, if you hear from that person.
Yeah, let's see if I can hear back from her.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna rush this point. I shouldn't.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Your riding's getting better and better.
I'm only gonna be better for the next.
Exactly.
So don't worry about it, I guess.
Okay, I'll look though at Stella, and I'll talk to Susan. Good, into the contact a little bit when he breaks connection.
Sorry?
Into the contact when he breaks the connection. Yeah, keep your reins really solid on his neck, make the shoot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, very good. Keep the contact, don't let your hands dangle. Yeah, try, yeah, if you just put your elbows at your sides, the contact will stabilize. Stabilize it on his neck, Kara. Stabilize on his neck. Into the contact a bit. Good, very good.
Come on.
Very good. Yes, keep your reins on his neck. Don't have your hands dangle. Make them be a little bit lower and more together. Good. And make a transition to walk. So, Kiara, what I want you to think about, if you saw yourself on the video, what you would see is this instead of this. It becomes conspicuous. Hold on. You don't want the appearance, not that we're going for appearance, but this will help you to put your hands on it, that you are part of this. Your hands are just right here like there's nothing going on. So if you get up like this, it breaks connection for one, and then it draws the picture to the rider's hands. So you just hang down a little bit more naturally, and you keep making connection between your hands and his neck, and your hands and the other hand. And then, yeah, because your arms are not that long,
Right.
neither are mine.
Which is how I kind of got into this habit.
Yeah.
But
So you
now
just-
I'm on a horse that's the right size. I should
Yeah.
do it right. Right?
Yes.
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 I have this discussion with myself often.
Yes, I bet you do. All right.
Let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Do you think at this point Strider would benefit from being in a lesson once a week?
Sure. Absolutely.
So, do you have time to fit me in on a lesson, or should I ask Alicia to try and fit?
No, you better with me.
Okay.
We'll find time. I'll look and see.
I just think at this point, to
Yeah,
really,
because I really need to help him.
yeah, you do. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. When you want to hear what was really stupid that I did yesterday, I text Nancy and said, "Are you riding tonight?" And she texts back, I rode with you this morning. But, oh my God, like what is wrong with my brain?
Because we don't know which day is which.
I don't even know which day it is anymore.
No, nobody does.
Nice, Kiara. Good. Yes, good. Very good. Yeah, so that looks totally different.
Yeah. Whoa. You okay? What did you see?
Who cares?
I'm gonna move that away from you a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Like right up in your lap.
I'll get that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not a problem. Good. Into the contacts. Keep them bent right. Good. Careful you don't lean right. Very nice. Good. Let's go across the diagonal. Good. And then go to the left.
Hold on, oh.
Good. Now make sure you have connection, Carol. Good massage today, Becca.
Thanks.
Yeah, good, Kiara. Little bit left flexion, support in an upward lifting way, that left shoulder. Very good. Very good. All right, and downwards transition to walk. Yes, that was good. Very nice. Very good. Yeah, so that just, then it just takes out of that little bit stretch that looks a little bit awkward. And it actually creates, if you get into that, then it actually breaks connection because it's, so the reason for that is, all right, so let's all talk about this. How to ride with your reins. 101.
How to ride what?
With your reins.
5 years in.
I'm going to have a lesson on how to actually ride with your reins. So let's just talk about the different things.
Wait, you said something yesterday.
I
From that
have
article.
no
I
idea.
know. From that article. Use your reins.
Management.
You said use your reins to
Push the nose out.
push the nose out, not pull back.
Yes. That was from the trainer's conference,
Yeah.
which I will show you. But we usually think that there's other ways. Center riding with
Sally Swift.
Sally Swift has the water coming out of the two hoses and all the things to tell you that the reins don't pull back, the reins go forward. But that isn't good enough, okay? That isn't going to just be what you have to think. So now there's a fine line between maintaining connection forward and up and maintaining it on your back. Okay?
Yeah, that's the key.
So the reins are the conduit between the forward motion of the horse and the stableness of your back. Your body provides the stability. So that's why if you're moving,
Yeah.
they're not stable. Your body is the square thing on top of the horse. And this is why the saddles are so crucial because different saddles put us in different places on the horse's back. They're very sensitive to this. And so if you get too much lean back, your running, but he's not really up over his own shoulders. So you need to be able to connect your back to the horse's forward motion. And that's through the reins and through his mouth. So it is, yes, I was going to say to you, when you come to this point, we use our hands like this. It's an upward forward way, even if we open the rein a little. It's still forward, but we don't lose the connection to the back, to our arms, to our shoulders, to our back. So that's the tricky part.
Right, and when you're out here, if you're not
Then
using your
you're,
back, right?
right, if you're disconnecting forward, then you took away your stability. If you're disconnecting backwards, you don't allow the forward motion to go to your hand. Because you are trying to tell you, no, don't go, don't go, don't go. That goes right away, okay, don't go, but this is just as you are working, you're putting your own game.
Right.
Right, question?
Fix this.
But that's what happens with me in the canter sometimes too. Like you say, don't rock. I get my motion going.
Well, so,
And I
okay, yeah,
lose that
so if you
connection.
get like this at canter, you lose your stability, which it makes the person lose their stability, and this motion even more than that, makes the horse go down on the forehand, and then you are able to stay up and back in the right timing, so the horse starts to work more and more on the forehand. And then they're more and more irritated by us. All right, with that in mind, hi there, big boy. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi there.
I'm good.
Hi, Cardi. Well, you don't look strapped up at least.
Nope, he doesn't look as bad. So I didn't know. I didn't know when you wanted me to use the
Shampoo?
back. Yeah, the back.
Oh, well, we'll wait. We'll let that air out a bit for a while. He doesn't usually hit side to side, so he should be okay. All right, so let's work on the connection. Just in your regular posting or sitting trot. Well, I guess everybody needs to start with posting. You can stay in posting. No, you decide how the back feels, Kiara. Well, no, I'm sorry. You keep going, and you two warm up at loose rein walk. Just go ahead and really walk for a couple minutes. Shouldn't say, oh, well, he lunged, so you're fine. The horse that did not lunge needs a few minutes. Good, a little bit more into the contact. Good. And the loop is fine, or the leg guild is fine, whatever. Keep right elbow back at your side. Hold the right half halt. Good, and out, good. Good, Nancy. Very good. Good. So, Francina, shoulder blades back. Last couple of days you've been gotten a little bit hunched over her. Okay. Left hand into the neck. So now what I want you to feel in your turns while you're doing the loop is the upward bend rein with the horse. So it's going to be left rein up, right rein up, left rein up. Yeah, right rein up, change the bend, left rein up, change the bend. Yes, this is very good. And now you're going to change, Francine, left rein up, up. Yes, better, up and forward. Reins are a little bit long. And now, yes, good, Kara. And now left rein up and support the bend. Yes, very good. You can slow it down just a hair on Cartero. Yeah, no, that was good. He's been doing good. Yes, very nice, everybody. So sitting trot. Prepare for walk. And walk. So that looked good, I thought. Can you feel that slight lift to change the bend? It's like you help the shoulder make the arc.
Yeah.
And your leg can balance that too, but that was very good use of the inside reins. And then let's talk a minute about transitions. So when I was at horse school at Morven Park, we never heard anything other than prepare for walk and walk. Prepare for trot and trot. Prepare for canter and canter. Never did an instructor ever say, okay, now canter.
Okay.
It was always prepare for canter, couple seconds, canter. Now when I teach, those are so many mouthfuls that I just have dispensed with it. But that's what you're supposed to do. So and rarely do I mean trot this very second that I say it. I mean prepare and do it. So you have seconds to think. So how would you prepare your horse for a transition? Up or down?
Back on their hind legs, up in front a little bit.
So what, again, at school, what we were taught was grow tall, close the leg, do what you need, squeeze the rein if necessary. So so here you are sitting trot, when they feel you go, okay, I'm not in tempo, I'm breaking the tempo, you are going to have a transition, and it's either going to be up or it's going to be down. So it's like, okay, listen to me, and then you have it. Listen to me, it's that stretch up, and it's so ingrained. I mean, we rode 4 horses a day, 6 days a week for a year. So there's a lot of instruction. All of that is supervised with the trainers. So it's so ingrained to do that, and then the transition that I forget to tell you. So that's what I do. Someone else might do something different, but that's what I was taught to do, is that lift of the shoulders, and it's all the way up through your back a little bit. It alerts them. They can feel that tiny lift like that, and they go, oh, she's going to tell me something. I'm going to do something. I better be paying attention. So that's how it works and what it's for. All right, how about we do that the other way?
Yeah.
I'm just going to be picking up chaff out here. I'm pretty sure that's fine. And
Yeah.
I'm picking up chaff in front.
Okay, fantastic.
Just wanted to let you know in case you wanted to know.
Yes, thank you.
So this way. And then I'll see you on Tuesday. I'm not riding tomorrow. I'm going to take a break.
Sounds good.
So you don't need to put me in the schedule.
Okay. Have her give a little before you go up. Make her come on the bit. Both reins a little bit. Hold both reins. Both reins. So she goes straight. Good. Good. All right, how about the loop? Yeah, good. Don't lose connection at all, Kiara. Good. Left rein prepares. Yes, that says here we're going to go make a turn back. Right rein prepares her. Yes, good. So, yeah, that's almost too much, Kiara. Didn't need quite so much inside rein. Good. And into the contact till he rounds a little bit more. Good. Right hand and flex left slightly to support it. And then right, support it. Good. Good. Once more. Hands so close. Very good. Good. Okay, and walking. Very good. So let's have another little talk about the inside rein that you just used. When you would put the rein, and this is, we've talked about this many times, but we just go through it again. When that rein coming in, which is the indirect rein, is up and forward, it works it alerts the horse to the body bend that the leg is going to ask for. It also reminds the horse to stay supple in the top third or top half of their neck, poll, and jaw. If you do it without that slight lift, and this can be it. Doesn't have to be like this. It can be this much, but it's not this much. So you have to watch that you don't bend them. Now, if you were trying to get the horse to leg you out and they weren't, that's about the only time we don't use too many indirect reins behind the withers because it causes so much jackknifing. Well, let's say the horse is just like this. You might have to say, oh no, some of the young horses, they don't even know they're falling like that. It's clueless. So you have to say, no, we're bending. Feel my leg, feel my rein. I'm taking your head here, so you have to go there. It's a functional aid. It's not really one that you're going to be riding with once your horse is pretty trained. Like even Haley doesn't really need that, but he did at the beginning. He did a little bit more. When they're falling, and this is how they're going around the circle, you have to do something. Okay, but so that's why again, for this exercise, it's an alerting and keeps the upper part of your neck supple, and then your leg, if necessary, creates the bend. Because with horses that are trained, they already know. They know what that means and what they're supposed to do. That's when they become easier to ride because you don't have to be perfect. When they're learning it, you have to be perfect. Yeah. And then they do it. Once they know it, you can be a little bit less perfect. Not that you want to be, but the horse is more resilient.
Yeah. When we're coming into the loop, so say we're coming like this is coming into the loop, I want to raise my right rein.
So if you're going to loop to the right, you go like this slightly. Then
So
you go like this slightly.
Yeah, so the left rein and then the right.
And it's very slight.
Yeah, that's the inside.
Yeah.
Right? And then
Inside, as it relates to the bend.
yeah.
Wherever we talk about inside rein, if the horse is going on the long side, that's right. And he's going on the left rein. The right rein is the inside rein, as the bend is to the right. All right, good. Any questions about that so far? All right, so you could use this rein effect and shoulder in. So let's do it.
So the slightly
Now it's going to be really connected to what does the horse need. Because you don't want to lift it and have the horse fall out. And you don't want to not lift it and have the horse fall in.
Okay.
So it's now you have to read your horse a bit. Sitting trot now. Good, Nancy. Shoulder in. Little more angle, Nancy, yeah. Okay, so so you're not letting him go anywhere. So let the trot go. You can't hold the trot back. Good, now soft bend right. Right hand goes, yes, and let him flow. Flow, relax your elbows. Good. 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 Yep. Watch you don't become disconnected, Kiara. Good. And again. Little more right bend now. Little more. Yes, good. But keep the shoulder. Keep the shoulder. So that's the struggle. You got a little more bend, the shoulder fell left.
Yes, it
So we're going to do it again. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, good. Good. And trot forward. Yeah, it's coming, huh? Little bit, fix your feet in the stirrup. Yeah, but let it be softer. Give more. He knows this. Just put your right hand up a little bit, and he'll do it. Don't override it. Let him flow into position. Good. And now collect them, though. Yeah, so the position you're letting them flow into is shoulder in, not giving away the trot. Don't give away the collection of the trot. Yeah, better. Good, Kara. I would straighten him and do it again. And now ask again. Yeah, take him back to neutral and then ask for shoulder in again. Good. Now sit for the collection and then soften the reins. Bring the shoulder, and soften the reins. Soften the reins. Yes, better, better. So your seat is keeping the collection. Your leg and rein is creating the position. And then don't let him flow before you know he's on the bit. So he's not enough on the bit to start to flow. Yes, good. That's okay. If you run into a problem, straighten Francina and then shoulder in again. Good, but he's had enough of them. Okay, so go in the center. Because he's just good, and let him flow. Flow. Good, good trot. Good. Yeah, a little bit softer. Soften the whole thing. She's a little frantic. Good. You can walk on Cartero. Good. So let me see one more. Yes, good, Nancy. Soften your right hand. It's too high. Good. And soften with her. Quiet hands. Quiet right rein. Okay, not bad. And a transition to walk the other two. Yeah, better. Better. And now straighten and prepare to walk. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and walk. Yeah, that was a really good transition. So could you feel that, those 3 strides of prep? And then the...
feel him like step under.
Yes, and then they're getting information in a timely fashion. Because if you just say walk, and you didn't do those 3 steps, they're like, you know, like you're disrupting the forward, and they're trying to do it, but you've never told them that that's what they're going to be doing next. All right, long range for just a second, and then let's go the other way. Is that making sense? Is that feeling good, everybody? All right, let's pick them up and shoulder in this way. Yes, good. You gotta have cardio a little more on the bit. So I don't know why you make your curb rein different than your snaffle. All 4 reins the same. Yes, very good. Yes, good. Now you go straight again, Kiara, and then shoulder in again. Yes. Watch what you're doing, though, in your position, Francina. Yeah, you're kind of hunching over, and you're falling to the right in your seat bone, and then leaning left. Good. Soften a little. Soften your thinking, and shoulder in. More angle, but yeah, good. Good, that was very good. Position. Keep your position. Don't fall to the right in your body and then lean left. Yeah, stay straight, shoulders back. Stay in the middle of your saddle. Yeah, that's very good. And then forward. That's really, really nice, Kiara. One more like that is fine. Yeah, that's good, Nancy. That's really nice. Relax your shoulders. Yeah. It's Cardi. When you're in a place you can get out of the way. Yeah, those 2 can walk. Very nice. Yeah, very nice, Kiara, and walking. So those are some of the best shoulder ins I've seen out of any of you.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I would only not try to override.
Well, that's on this horse. If you override him, he starts to think, what?
Yeah. What? And then I'm tight.
Well, that's okay. It's normal. I mean, he's not intimidating, but his level of knowledge is a little intimidating because he's so responsive. And that gets a little difficult. Like I said, okay, so this is sort of funny. The baby horse is hard because they need you so badly. They're so dependent on you for proper information. And then the super advanced horse is hard because they are so educated that they're reading every little move because they know that means something. So then you have to be like really good. It's in the middle you get a little break. Not really, you don't really. Because they either need you because they don't know what to do, or they need you because they know so many things they could be doing.
Yeah.
So it's just always that you have to be so good because you got a horse that doesn't know and needs you, you got a horse that really knows and needs you to be clear. Because you could be asking for 4-track shoulder in, or are you asking for shoulder 4? And horse going, which one?
Yeah.
Shoulder in, 4-track, or shoulder 4? Which do you want? So Cartero's like, well, where? You want this one, or you want this one?
Right.
And then so what they do, and this is for all horses, and this is really important in your lateral work, get the position and stay in it.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not always correcting it. You get it, you have to practice, here's my entrance, boom, and maintain this all the way, we talked about that, and then you exit. So,
Yes.
There's an entrance, a
entrance.
continuum, and then an exit.
Yeah.
So you have to ride like that.
Yeah. With everything, really.
With everything, yeah. All right, one more exercise. What do you want it to be?
Half step.
Okay, half steps. Half steps.
So
Okay.
that's half steps and then release and let out.
Yes,
Steps and release and
yes.
let out.
So do half steps and then forward. Oh, wait, there was something else. So in that exercise, balance is crucial. Okay, they have to stay, if they get more collected and the weight transfers to the hind leg. And then when you go, the whole point is that when you take that forward, they stay in that position. Then you get the expression. This is how you build expression.
All right, half steps, huh? We going to the right first? If we just went to the left? Back.
So just go straight, abandon everything, and go straight, and get him a little bit more connected to the, so yes, that's good, sit, 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 and collect, 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 sit, sit, collect. You keep activity, 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 good, and now out. Yes, yes, and now collect. Collect, yes, 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 and now out, at a girl, round, but that's okay. All right, let's see Cardi Doodle, this silly tongue hanging out. Good, and collect. Piaf on him, piaf, piaf, piafs, all the way back, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and out, 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 in, yes, 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 okay, little pumpkin, and little half steps, and out, at a girl, watch about your arms. Back more now, back more now, back more, Francina, back more, back, back, out. Now be slow, don't speed up. Yes, all right, everybody can walk, that was really good. Good, I liked it. Good, very good, every horse. Every horse is at a little bit different demand as to how much weight goes back and how much they do it on the spot, but you can increase this over time. Obviously that one does it in piaf, this one does it in half steps, and that little one is starting to do it in half steps. All right, let's go the other way. More on the bit when you start. Yeah, shape his neck more because he doesn't use his tummy muscles when he's not got his neck shaped better. That's the only way to engage the tummy muscles. Good, pony. And out. Yeah, and then back into the bit. Yeah. He's not sure exactly why he comes back and then goes out. He's a little confused. Good, and then forward. Good trot. And out. And stay in that trot. So, yeah, so on the next long side passage. So you really bring him back and you sit heavy and you squeeze and bring him back. Passage. Go, 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 go. More. Go, go. Yes. And out to trot. Very good. Lovely. You two both are lovely on the bit. Let me see one more.
Oh.
You
We'll do
okay.
one more.
Yeah, we'll go this one more down the long side. Now really collect, Francina, really collect. I mean almost piaf on the spot. At a girl and out. Yes, yes, nice horse. And now passage on the white horse. Good, Kiara. Yeah, so touch, touch, touch with the rein, back, back. Connect to his hind legs, Nancy. Touch with the whip. Now, touch. And on the back legs, he's got a passage. That's very good. The other two can walk. Very good. Now sit back, Nancy, and bring him back on his hind legs and squeeze with your legs. More back. He doesn't understand. Yes, touch, touch, back, back, touch, come back, back. Yeah, kinda. All right, let him walk. We'll have to do that over time. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. That was a great improvement. All right, now come on, pretty mare. Yeah, and out. That's all right, I don't mind. She's learning. Good, and then everybody can walk. Yeah, beautiful. So it makes for really good work. I mean, everything you do, I mean, it's really good work and it's really important. Every step that we take is so important. It just, you cannot get there unless you have the skills and that the horse has the skills. You know, you can't say, okay, collect.
Right.
Well, they're like, what? How do I do that? So take for instance this one, and this one knows it, okay, but still he only gives you what you can actually get out of him. But that's okay because you have to learn it too. But you have to have done good shouldering, you have to have done good transitions in order to really
work up
change
to
the
it.
quality of the way the horse moves. Yeah, because they need all the pieces told to them. And then their body has to be given a chance, their mind has to understand it, their body has to get a chance to get strong enough to do it, and then you and the horse have to become partners in getting what you want. I love it, it's great.
I thought it was good, even though she was fussy, we still worked through it.
I did, I know, when she's learning what it is. Very good. Are you just waiting for the saddle?
Yeah. I thought Nancy liked the bigger one.
I don't like Cartero, the bigger one. Nancy, I don't like I like Cartero in the small one.
Okay.
And the reason, if you want to, the reason is, what I've found and the reason why this saddle is working for so many horses, I think, is because of where it puts us in relationship to their shoulders and their hindquarters. I'm able to get from Parada, like work I've never been able to get. And in Brujo, who in the DC was swinging his haunches to the right and to the left and to the right and to the left, went perfectly straight. And what you can feel when you ride is that I'm up with them. I'm not back there.
Okay.
So what's important is, I think, not that there wouldn't be other saddles that would put us in the same place. It just so happens that this one is the only one I've got that does.
Mm-hmm.
And just if you, Francine, you can just move forward for a second. And so that's, and of course the cutback.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the shoulder's very free. So we are, so I'm wondering if this is gonna be in the when the Lemenio gets here, whether this is gonna be our go-to until we have something, till we make a decision on these saddles when that one comes. So if there are 6 of us that want to have this, and the price is $3,000, so if we all put in 500, we can have this saddle as our backup and as our one and only for all these horses, if you want to.
I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Okay, I think that if we do that, then, and it will always be here in case we need to send one of the saddles back again. But, I mean, the future is really, we're hoping that the other, because this saddle's gotta be 15 years old. And I think I got it originally fit to him. And it had to have been him.
Probably. Yeah, I don't think it was fit to Bono.
It was fun.
Yes, very good,
It was good.
very good.
Might have been, but I'm thinking,
What would I have been writing Bono in if it wasn't for this?
well, maybe it fit to him and Bono? Could it possibly?
No, maybe I fit it to Bono first, because I've only had him for 11 years.
Is this the first one you got from Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Then it was.
No, I did my Schlaces. I had Schlaces.
Okay, then it was probably Bono.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we could, if there's a serial number, we could find out
But-
exactly how old it is.
I can't imagine Bono. Was Bono that wide?
Well, no, I probably had it readjusted for this one.
Okay.
Because that's the adjustable tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably can adjust that.
Yeah.
I mean, it fits him good, but it fits
Although
Parada.
it fits Parada, and Parada's not much isn't any
No.
bigger than Bono
I
was.
know.
In fact, he might be a little narrower. I don't know.
Are you comfortable in it yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just have a little bit of a switching from saddle to saddle, so if this is the
If-
saddle
Then
for
you'll
a
get
while.
used to this one,
Yeah.
yes. I thought you looked good in it. You look really good in it. It really helps Karen stay straight in her thigh, and as long as that's comfortable, that puts you in a better place.
Yeah.
Because if the saddle puts you in a chair seat, your weight is going back again.
Backwards.
And so then they're like, what are you doing? Whereas if you stay in sort of straight alignment, your body stays up, which is exactly what I feel like when I ride in this saddle, is that I'm really kept
Yeah.
up.
Well, we've tried others, so.
Yeah, we did. We went through all the ones.
I mean,
you
the
brought
only
in.
one that I liked,
Is
but
the
the horse,
custom.
but the horse didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't right for the horse.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking again about that.
The custom?
The custom.
I-
But it's 3,500. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Well,
You can't
always-
make them a,
You
make
can
'em
make, sir, you can.
Well, yeah, you can make an offer, but
You
what?
can make an offer.
I mean, the thing is that are we buying the others? Are we buying
No,
the saddles from England?
No, we got the guy from England. We're gonna go
Yeah.
with that route.
Yeah, so that's
and,
why.
And see what that saddle is. If we don't, I mean, if it's, we'll just wait and see. There's no point in speculating.
And that saddle, that custom saddle is probably still there.
Well,
It
that's,
is,
yeah.
I looked at it on the website this week.
yeah.
I mean, that's
So,
not, you know, it's,
so if it sits there for a while, you
Right.
might be, saddle, they have a hell of a lot of saddles.
I know.
because I liked riding in the custom too.
Yeah.
And I
if-
felt it put me
I
in
did
the
too.
same
too.
place.
I did too.
It's just softer.
Exactly. But it,
And I
but you
don't
can't
know,
move
we'd
that
have to,
tree, can you?
no, the custom is not adjustable.
Yeah. That's the
I
problem.
mean, you can flock it differently, but that's totally
Yeah.
minor
Yeah.
change can be done, but.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because I like sitting in that saddle as well.
Right. But let's see what
But
Ian
if
does
we
for
got
us.
the one coming from
Yeah.
England with all the different bells and whistles that
Yeah.
we think are important,
We'll see how.
but if it does, if
and we
it
can all
doesn't,
sit on it on
we might as well
Parada,
get the,
even though it's not your horse. I mean, it won't fit to the other horses.
yes.
Probably.
So,
but-
by the way, so Kathy is picking up the two wide ones, because she has a fitting.
Okay.
So that's Carteros and Embrujos,
okay.
but I told her that none of them.
Okay.
were-
Well, when's she coming?
She's coming to take two. She knows the other ones are
okay.
here.
Okay.
So we're gonna go step by step
Okay.
to get them sold.
Okay.
If I just give here they are,
Okay.
they're just gonna sit there.
Okay.
So she knows, and if she wants to pick up the others, I will ask her when she gets here,
Okay.
let her take the two, it's on the way to the fitting, and where are yours?
They're in there too.
Two of them? No, one of them is,
One's up above mine, and
Okay.
then one is in your locker, Morante's.
okay,
I've got one from Morante,
one for Prada,
which I sent out and widened actually,
yes.
and then I have the brown one that I originally got for Parada,
Got it, okay.
and then I own half of the Embrujos.
So that one is going,
Okay.
and then she knows that they're not working.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I just want her to
Okay.
actually sell them.
Right.
Not sit on them
Right.
for months and months and months.
Right.
Because that other horse's saddle is with them, has been with her all this time.
Well, hopefully she goes to Chicago. She has to
Well, the
market there.
problem, she said, is COVID
But, yeah, it's
and the
true.
economy.
It's true.
So she's not going very many places.
Yeah. I get it.
And so they will sit until this crisis is over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless she has somebody.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna
Right.
get rid of them as we can. And,
Yeah. Okay.
I want her to just stay on our side, saying,
Right.
okay,
Yeah, yeah.
rather than going, well,
Yeah.
what's the matter with you
Yeah.
guys? Because people get weird, It's
Yeah.
such
Oh,
a
yeah.
weird situation that none of them, it's the concept of it,
It just
It's a
didn't work for our
concept
horses, and
that they would move their shoulders. Well, they didn't move their shoulders.
it didn't work for our horses.
It just didn't. And when it didn't work for multiple horses, it's the method of,
Yeah.
it is
I mean, they're great saddles to sit in.
beautiful saddles. And
I
they're
mean, that's,
gorgeous.
yeah, yeah,
Oh.
great saddles to sit
I
in.
mean,
And maybe a lot of people, that's what they look for.
well, and they don't know when their horse isn't going
Right.
Oh.
So you had two things to tell me.
Okay, the saddle was one.
Mhm.
Will you help me figure out how to do the filming on my iPad
Yeah,
and how to zoom it?
Okay.
How to be on Zoom.
okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna give him a bath and,
Give him his bath, and I'll bring all that down. I gotta ride these guys anyway.
okay. And where's the shampoo?
It should be sitting right out there.
And then, should I give him a bath everywhere? Cause it's like, he's
You
getting it back
can, you
here.
can give him a bath everywhere, but use the stuff where the,
Where the
yeah.
spots are, right?
And
Probably
if
just
there's
a little
enough
bit-
spots, just do it all over.
Okay. It's just mostly.
And you leave it sit for 10 minutes.
Okay.